There's some interesting connections between the current SEC chief, Gary Gensler, and Mr. Bankman-Fried, who just resigned from FTX, and there's a huge investigation going on about FTX and why it imploded, and did it commingle funds with its with a sister company called Alameda, which is essentially a hedge fund run by, or a family office run by Mr. Bankman-Fried. So this is going to be interesting as we untangle this. But essentially, Republicans in the House Financial Services Committee are raising that question. What did Gary Gensler know? What type of relationship did he have with Mr. Bankman-Fried, who is, by the way, a huge Democratic contributor? And if the Republicans retain control of the House, and that's still an if as of right now, there's going to be hearings on this, I understand. It could get pretty dicey for Mr. Gensler. What's interesting also is some of the connections between FTX and MIT, the place that Gary Gensler worked in the past before he came to the Securities Exchange Commission, and after he left the Obama administration as its head of its CFTC. He worked as a distinguished professor at MIT. He was part of MIT's crypto lab. And again, Mr. Bankman-Fried has some connections with him. That's his alma mater, MIT. So people are starting to draw all these connections between Gary Gensler and Bankman-Fried. We should point out they could be completely innocent.